Hello, I am 28 years old and I have been married for 5 years. She is 25 years old, white, 1 meter and 60 centimeters, short, chubby, thick thighs, butt, and big breasts and long straight black hair. I always wanted to see my wife with another, but since I didn't know about her reaction, I never told her. One day I took the courage and hired a male escort to impersonate my friend and invited him to sleep at my house, not knowing whether or not my wife would accept or not make me a corno. I agreed that he would stay at my house, sleep in the living room, and told him to be naked, that I would ask my wife to go and get something in the room, so she could see him naked. Because then I was sure she would take courage. Then the time came. There was my wife in a nightgown who couldn't even catch my boot in the living room. She finds him touching himself and gets scared. But I can see through the door that she doesn't take her eyes off him. She then brings my charger. After about 5 minutes I pretend I was sleeping and feel her rising from the bed. She went to the living room and asked if he wanted help to relax. I was already crazy. My wife then sits on the arm of the sofa and her breasts are at the height of his mouth and I start to be a horn. She is caressing him and he is caressing her. It doesn't take long before my wife asks to help him. I was just at the door looking hidden. They made love as if there was no tomorrow. It was then that he pulled her into the room I was in. I was pretending to be asleep. After about 10 minutes it was time to change the position in which my wife dominates all quietly. With each thrust, she would scream with her face on the pillow so if she wouldn't wake me up. It was then that she reached the top. The unsatisfied boy asked if he could come in from the back too. And she said yes. It didn't take long and she reached the top again. My wife thinks I don't know anything and she even asked if I'm going to ask him to sleep over at home again.